In advance of this weekend's NE10 Ice Hockey Championship, we head up to Manchester and visit with Hunter Brackett, one of the best players in the NE10 this season. His Hawks won the regular season. They are gunning for a postseason championship as well. Hunter, thanks for the time. First off, second of all, what's it feel like to be playing for a trophy?
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's definitely an exciting time. It's something we've been working for all year. So our locker room is definitely looking forward to this Saturday.
What is it like? What's it feel like knowing that everything comes down to this?
It's somewhat rewarding. I think we worked really hard. We've had some emphasis on the year that we're kind of just trying to peak at the right time. So I guess it's exciting. There's a good sense of adrenaline, and some of us have been here before, so it's good to be back, and we're definitely excited.
Let's talk about your season in general, and then I'll broaden out to the team a little bit more. But you've put up a career high in goals, a career high in points. You had that string there when you guys really pulled away, where I think you were scoring every game. What happened for you this year that really clicked into place?
I guess we've had pretty good team success. So with good team success, obviously individuals are going to have some good numbers, but I'd have to give credit to my centerman Max Burham. He's been my line mate for probably 3 years now. I think he's a really underappreciated player, and he makes my life much easier on the ice. We have really good unspoken chemistry, and we started playing with Garrett for most of this year. Garrett Alberti, another great player. He's on fire too, and I think the three of us have just we clicked at the right time. We kind of learned each other's tendencies, and kind of think that led to us staying pretty hot throughout that stretch, and it's been a pleasure playing in those two this year for sure.
What's it like last 3 years playing with Max and having that consistency, and how have you made each other better?
Yeah, absolutely. The consistency I think comes from chemistry. We lived together on campus for a year. Obviously, we're in the same grade, so obviously the more touches and reps we have, we're pretty open communicators as well as we've developed our friendship. Like if we disagree or agree or want to see something, I think we kind of strive on the iron sharpens iron like mentality, I guess. And it's been a pleasure though. I think he's a great player. He makes my life really easy, and we just kind of grown with each other and bounced ideas and just figured out exactly how each other want to play, and it's led to some success. So it's been great.
How do you feel like when you're scoring at the rate you're scoring, assisting at the rate you're assisting? What does the game of hockey feel like?
It's a fun game for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a game, but I am a very highly competitive person. So I never step out there without thinking we're going to win, and I'm trying to win. And obviously, putting the puck in the back of the net or helping my teammates find the back of the net is my way of helping us win. That's what I'll aim to do. So, no, it's been fun. Hockey's a great game, and we've been having a good year, and it's been enjoying it a lot for sure.
Let's talk about the team finding a way to win. It's funny because last year, Assumption made it to the NE10 championship in one of the most ridiculous ways ever with an insane like 5 goal comeback in the semifinals. I don't know if it's as insane, but you guys still had to come back from down a goal with a couple of minutes left, and then you score in overtime. What did the semifinal feel like, and how much of a hero was Richie Colarusso for you guys over this past weekend?
Yeah, the semifinals, that was one of the most exhilarating games I've probably been a part of in some time. That was a fun one. Nail biter. You got to give credit to Assumption. I mean, they've obviously have a great team, great season last year with how they ended it with resilience and the conference victory. You got to give them some credit with some good players over there. But I think we kind of felt like we had some poetic justice coming our way, and I think we've grown since last year. We have a pretty good tight knit group in the locker room, so pretty comfortable in adversity. Obviously, Richie Calveruso coming up with two of the biggest goals of the season. Proud of him for sure. That it was just an unbelievable moment. Like the energy level in the rink and in the locker room. I think that just instilled even more confidence and made us even more comfortable in adversity. So yeah, it was a fun win for sure.
When was the last time you were on a team that scored a goal to tie a game with 4 minutes left to go, down 5-3 on the ice?
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been out there for a 5-on-3 shorthanded goal, but it was something of legend. Richie was unbelievable to get the game tying and the game winner. I mean, it was just unbelievable to watch and be a part of. Really proud of our group. I mean, it's pretty easy if you're down 5-3, goal left, only a few minutes left, to kind of mentally check out and think the game's over. But on the bench, we stayed confident. We were just like, hey, if we get the next one, we're gonna win. And we didn't know how it was gonna come and come out of a timeout. Richie scores right away. I mean, the rink erupts, and I think we had the momentum from there. So yeah, it was an unbelievable game. It was fun to be a part of, and I mean, Richie was unbelievable. Cam Carroll played out of his mind that game, and it was just a great team win.
Let's talk about hockey in the Brackett family a little bit. I know you started playing at a very early age. Was that was that a Hunter Brackett choice, or was it something that fell into you?
Yeah, definitely a hockey family. I definitely don't have any memories before the skates. The skates were on early before I can remember. But yeah, I mean, my grandpa played, my uncle played, my dad played, my little cousins played. I think it's a game of passion. Obviously, I think I played baseball growing up as well, but I ultimately had to kind of make a choice of what I wanted to take serious, and that choice was given to me. I could have pretty much picked what I wanted, but I mean, I love hockey. I think we all kind of love hockey. It's a passionate game. I mean, for strong-willed people, it's unbelievable. And yeah, the family. I mean, we all play hockey, college level, some pro. I mean, I like watching my cousins play too, as they're kind of like working their way into high school and stuff. But no, I love the game, and it's been fun.
What's the best piece of advice you've gotten from a family member when it comes to hockey?
I think always having fun, and I think there's no substitute for time invested. I think I'm a strong believer in that. I think you put the time in to pretty much anything, you'll find results with like intentional repetition and stuff like that. Obviously, I feel like St. A's offers a lot of our players a good opportunity to grow through 4 years, not as just players, but students, people, and it's been a pleasure.
Your family all has experience at really high levels as well. Your uncle was a scout, right, for the Wild?
Yeah, my grandpa played at St. Lawrence. My dad went to Babson, and my uncle played at Northeastern for a little bit. He's currently head scout for the Minnesota Wild. He's been working in the NHL for a while. So yeah, hockey's big in the family. A lot of good hockey minds and stuff. So I've been surrounded by a good support system in terms of growing.
What's your favorite hockey memory? Like, did you have any experiences from being around them growing up as a kid?
I guess my favorite hockey memory. I don't know if it's come from a personal experience, but I do very much remember TJ Oshie versus Russia. His little shootout extravaganza was one of my favorite memories, and I grew up like loved watching Patrick Kane like Stanley Cup Finals. Even though kind of a Boston sports fan, he had some flash to his game, so I enjoyed watching him. But yeah, I always kind of learned from my family. They just from their experience how the game has grown. Obviously, they're older and they know the game a little better. So I've always been all ears. So it's been good to have a good support system and be able to continue to get better and grow as I got older.
Who'd you grow up a fan of?
Definitely Boston sports my whole life, just from my family. Kind of grew up in Florida, but there's no option. I was always going to be a Boston sports fan. So loved when the Bees won the Stanley Cup, love watching the Celtics. But my personal favorite player, just kind of out of nowhere, is Patrick Kane. I just like kind of loved how he played the game. And I mean, he's Showtime. He put on a show for sure as I was a kid. So he was fun to watch. But yeah.
What was it like for you to come back up north to play hockey after growing up, for the most part, in South Florida?
Yeah, no, it was a transition for sure. I think it helped me grow as a person. Obviously, like doing some boarding schools, some like host family stuff, but I had family and friends up here, and honestly, a lot of my teammates I grew up with in Florida kind of all moved up north as well. To be fair, I mean, Florida hockey's great. Got to give it some credit. We have a lot of college guys and some pro guys come out of there, but if you want to just get the exposure you need in terms of playing at the next level or play against some of the best players, obviously New England is a hockey hub. I mean, the history goes back forever. So I think it was the right choice and I don't regret it. And I've enjoyed it a lot.
Um, why St. Anselm, and what's your experience been like in Manchester?
St. Anselm, I think the second I stepped on campus, I kind of had my mindset. Beautiful up here. It's a great school. I knew a couple of guys that were here before I came in, and I heard great things. And obviously, the rink on campus is a luxury in college hockey, so that was an exciting piece for sure. And me and Coach Roca had some like lengthy conversations throughout my last season of juniors, and thought it was the right fit. And I mean, just everything I wanted, it kind of aligned with. And it's in New England. I kind of wanted to stay somewhat close to home, just to have family nearby. And it's been an honor to be here. It's been a pleasure. I mean, I've grown in various ways, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I definitely love being here.
Last collegiate hockey game coming up this weekend, is that right?
Yeah, the last dance. It's exciting. I mean, I'm definitely excited for the game. I'm confident in my team. I'm looking forward to this week of practice. I mean, not much more we could ask for. I mean, as a senior like me, it's going to be the last one regardless. So I might as well go out with a smile and empty the tank. So it's going to be an exciting game for sure. I know a couple of guys over there at St. Mike's, and they were there a couple of years ago when we won the championship. So I'm sure they're fired up. I think it's going to be a great game. I mean, obviously they're having a great season. They have a great goaltender, a couple of best D-men in the league. So got to give them respect, but looking forward to competing. Should be a good
Um,
one.
what is next for Hunter Brackett in hockey?
We'll see. Really just focus on this Saturday for now. We'll dive into that, see how it goes. But for now, just focus on winning a championship with my locker room, and I think we're ready to do it. And it's going to be an exciting game. I think it's going to be something to watch for sure.
What's it going to take to win? Keys for Saturday or what?
I like to keep our secrets to ourselves, but I think we'll start. Obviously, we got to work the hardest. Got to just play. We're very we emphasize details a lot over here. So I think if we play a detailed game and work hard, it's kind of been our motto for the whole season. We have a really mentally tough locker room as well. So, I mean, if we face adversity early or late, I think we'll be prepared. I just think empty the tank, play for each other. At the end of the day, it's just another game, but it's exciting. I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Hunter, appreciate the time. Congratulations on the success. Well earned for everything that's come your way this season, and enjoy skating out there in Manchester one more time on Saturday.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Looking forward to it.